Welcome to TheMovies, your gateway to the biggest trailers, epic blockbusters, and hidden gems from around the world. Stay tuned, hit subscribe, and step into the world of cinema like never before. PRIMATE 2025-2026 PRIMATE is a psychological survival horror directed by Johannes Roberts that explores the terrifying breakdown of human control over nature. The film follows Lucy, a college student returning home to a tropical paradise where her family owns a luxurious house, and an adopted chimpanzee named Ben, once a sweet, affectionate pet. Ben becomes aggressive after being bitten by a wild animal. As night falls, Lucy and her friends find themselves trapped inside the house while Ben, now violently intelligent and unpredictably primal, hunts them one by one. Set against the lush beauty of an island estate, PRIMATE turns paradise into a deadly cage. It's not just a creature feature, it's an unsettling commentary on humanity's arrogance, the illusion of control, and the consequences of treating wild animals as domestic toys. Game of Thrones and Night of the Seven Kingdoms 2026. Set about a century before the events of Game of Thrones, this HBO prequel series adapts George R. Martin's tales of Dunk and Egg. The story follows Sir Duncan the Tall Dunk, a kind-hearted hedge knight wandering Westeros, and his unlikely squire, a bald, mischievous boy named Egg, who secretly happens to be Prince Aegon Targaryen, the future king. Together they travel through a land still ruled by the Targaryens, long before dragons vanished from history. The series shifts away from massive wars and dynastic power struggles to focus on smaller, character-driven adventures, exploring ideals of honor, loyalty, and friendship within a morally gray world. The Running Man 2025. Edgar Wright's new adaptation of Stephen King's dystopian novel reimagines the running man for the modern age of social media, streaming, and reality TV. In a bleak near-future America, the desperate and impoverished can compete in a government-sanctioned game show where survival equals fortune and failure equals death. Hunted across city ruins by armored assassins known as stalkers, Richards becomes an unexpected symbol of rebellion. Wright infuses his trademark visual style and dark humor into a story that questions the ethics of entertainment, the addiction to spectacle, and the price of fame in a world where the line between reality and performance has completely vanished. Mercy 2026. In the sci-fi thriller Mercy, directed by Timur Bekmambetov, Chris Pratt stars as a detective in near-future Los Angeles accused of murdering his wife. In this society, the justice system is governed by artificial intelligence, and his fate will be decided not by humans but by the very AI system he helped create. Confined to a single interrogation room, he has just 90 minutes to convince the machine of his innocence before it reaches a 90% certainty of guilt that triggers an instant death sentence. Rebecca Ferguson voices the AI judge, whose cold logic hides traces of emotional complexity. Mercy unfolds in real time, creating an intense, claustrophobic atmosphere that blurs the line between human and machine reasoning. The Meg 3 2026. The third chapter in the giant shark saga takes audiences back into the terrifying depths of the ocean, where prehistoric predators lurk. After surviving 2 waves of megalodon attacks, humanity faces even greater dangers as new creatures emerge from the mysterious trenches. The Med 3 raises the stakes with larger-scale underwater battles, advanced technology designed to fight the monsters, and even more spectacular set pieces that push survival to the limit. While the franchise has always delivered popcorn entertainment, this installment promises to dive deeper into the mysteries of the ocean, exploring themes of human arrogance, nature's power, and the thrill of confronting the unknown, with bigger action, wilder creatures, and non-stop tension. The Meg 3 is set to be both a monster spectacle and an adrenaline-packed summer blockbuster. Greenland to 2026. Building on the tense disaster thriller Greenland 2020, the sequel is expected to explore the aftermath of global catastrophe. The first film followed a family's desperate struggle to survive a comet strike, culminating in their refuge in underground bunkers. In Greenland 2, the focus shifts to what comes after, how humanity emerges from hiding to rebuild in a devastated world. The survivors must confront not only environmental collapse but also the moral dilemmas of starting civilization in a scarcity of resources, broken social systems, and fragile alliances. The sequel promises to blend disaster spectacle with human drama, showing both the resilience and fragility of the human spirit in the face of planetary destruction. If the first film was about survival, Greenland 2 will be about renewal, rebuilding, and the costs. Wicked for Good 2025. The second part of John M. Chu's two-film adaptation of the Broadway hit continues the story of Elphaba and Glinda after their friendship is torn apart.
There's no going back.
Now feared as the Wicked Witch, Elphaba hides from Osean society while fighting to protect their pressed animals and expose the wizard's corruption.
Not with Prince
Glinda,
Fiero
celebrated as good, rises to fame in Emerald City but struggles with her role as a symbol controlled by those in power. Their destinies collide when Dorothy arrives in Oz, forcing each to confront hard truths about loyalty, love, and sacrifice, with spectacular visuals, emotional depth, and iconic songs like For Good. The film concludes their journey with themes of friendship, morality, and legacy.
For a while there, I thought you changed.
Because I knew you.
It's time. For both.
But only one that mattered.
I'm up.
The Rift 2025. In this high-concept sci-fi thriller, Dr. Elijah Ward Denzel Washington, a brilliant physicist, leads a covert mission to investigate a massive dimensional anomaly known simply as the Rift, which threatens to tear reality apart. Meanwhile, Commander Salim Voskalkado, a relentless operative, is tasked with defending Earth from the growing chaos, even if it means crossing into the Rift itself. Their only hope lies in uncovering a deeper truth lying beyond all dimensions, one that may define existence itself.
How do we stop this?
Under immense cosmic pressure,
We crash
every
it.
decision becomes life or death. Every trust is tested, and the boundary between salvation and destruction narrows to a razor's edge. Subscribe and like, please. Thank you for watching. Subscribe and like, please. Thank you for watching.